Good morning children. Today we are going to see about the plant anatomy and plant physiology. So we are revising this lesson for 10th standard. Plants exhibits varying degrees of organization. That is, plants shows the varying degrees of organization. Atoms are organized into molecules, molecules into organelles, organelles into cells, cells into tissues and tissues into organs. So atoms எல்லாம் என்ன சேர்ந்து என்ன form பண்ண molecules. So molecules are organized to form the organelles, organelles into cells, cells tissues form பண்ணு, then tissues it form the organs. So this is the varying degrees of organization in plants. So the first account of internal structure of plant was published by English physician Neemiagru. So first வந்து plant ஓட internal structure யார் publish பண்ணனா, who published it? The English physician Neemiagru. So he is known as father of plant anatomy. So internal structure first இவர் explain பண்ணதுனால he is known as father of plant anatomy. Who is known as father of plant anatomy? Neemiagru. Plant anatomy is the study of internal structure of plants. So plant anatomy na study of internal structure of plants. You have already studied the different kinds of tissues in 9th standard. So 9th standard la vande different kinds of tissues vandu nanbu padichirukom. In this lesson you will study about the internal structure of plant tissues, process of photosynthesis and respiration. So in this lesson we study about the internal structure of plant tissue, process of photosynthesis and respiration. So next you see that tissues. Tissues are the group of cells that are similar or dissimilar in structure and origin. So tissues is a group of cells and the tissues. So the structure and origin they may be similar or dissimilar. The tissues அதனுடைய ஸ்ட்ரக்சரும் அந்த தோன்ற இடமும் வந்து மேபி சிமிலராகவும் இருக்கலாம் டிஸ்சிமிலராக இருக்கலாம் பட் ஃபார்ம் ஏ சிமிலர் ஃபங்க்ஷன் பட் அதனுடைய ஃபங்க்ஷன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சிமிலராக இருக்கும் plant tissues can be broadly classified into two based on their ability to divide. So அதனுடைய ability divide ஆகிற ability capacity வச்சு இந்த plant tissues வந்து டூவா வந்து நம்ம classify பண்ணுறோம். They are one is meristematic tissues, another one is permanent tissues. So அந்த plant tissue வந்து ரெண்டா classify பண்ணுறதுனால one is meristematic, another one is permanent tissue. Then next you see the tissue system. SAS 1875 classified tissue system in plants into three types. So tissue system வந்து 3 classify பண்ணது யாருன்னா SAS எந்த year 1875. One is dermal or epidermal tissue system, second one is ground tissue system, third one is vascular tissue system. So what are the three types of tissue system? Dermal or epidermal tissue system, second one is ground tissue system, third one is vascular tissue system. So next one, you see the dermal or epidermal tissue system. It consists of epidermis, stomata and epidermal outgrowth. So epidermal tissue systemல பாத்தீங்கன்னா என்னென்ன இருக்கும்னா epidermis இருக்கும், stomata சேர்ந்தது and epidermal outgrowth. இது மூணு சேர்ந்தது தான் அது dermal or epidermal tissue system. Epidermis is the outermost layer. So epidermis it is the outermost layer. It has many minute pores called stomata. So அதில் இருக்கிற minute pores வந்து என்ன சொல்றோம்னா that is called as stomata. Then cuticle is present on the outer wall of epidermis. So அந்த outer wall of epidermisல இருக்கிற layer தான் என்ன சொல்றோம்னா waxy layer, that is cuticle. Why they have the cuticle? To check evaporation of water. So water and evaporate ஆகிறது check பண்றதுக்காக இருக்குது தான் cuticle. Trichomes and root hairs are the epidermal outgrowths. So root hairs and trichomes, root hair மாதிரி இருக்கிற structure தான் trichomes, that is they are the epidermal outgrowths. Then next you see the functions of dermal tissue system. So dermal tissue system already என்னென்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்த்திருக்கோம். It consists of epidermis, stomata and the epidermal outgrowths. So now you see the functions. Epidermis protects the inner tissues. So inner tissues வந்து epidermis வந்து protect பண்ணும். Next stomata helps in transpiration. Transpirationக்கு helpful இருக்கும். Next root hairs helps in absorption of water and minerals. So root hair வந்து absorption of water and mineral absorb பண்றதுக்கு ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். Next you see ground tissue system. It includes all the tissues of the plant body except epidermal and vascular tissues like cortex, endodermis, pericycle and pith. So எல்லா tissue systemமும் வந்து இந்த ground tissue systemத்துல வரும் except epidermal and vascular tissues தவிர, like cortex, endodermis, pericycle, pith. இதை தவிர மீதி எல்லாமே ground tissue systemத்துல வரும். Next you see the vascular tissue system. It consists of xylem and phloem tissues. So xylem, phloem சேர்ந்தது தான் வந்து vascular tissue system. They are present in the form of bundles called vascular bundles. So normally they are present in the bundles, so they are called as vascular bundles. Xylem conduct water and minerals to different parts of the plants. Already you know what is the function of xylem. It conducts water and minerals from the roots to the different parts of the plants, like that. Phloem conducts food material to different parts of the plants. அதே மாதிரி phloem என்ன பண்ணுனா food material conducts different parts of the plants. So there are three different types of vascular bundles, namely radial, conjoint and concentric. So பாத்தீனா vascular bundles எத்தனையா classify பண்ணலாம்? Three different types. One is radial, next one is conjoint, next one is concentric. Before we are moving that, you see the tabular column. Okay, this tabular column explain the tissue system and its functions. Tissue system first one பாத்தீங்கன்னா epidermal tissue system. என்னென்ன components இருக்கோ epidermis and periderm in older and stems and rootsல இருக்கும். Function பாத்தீங்கன்னா protection and prevention of water loss. Next ground tissue system, it components பாத்தீங்கன்னா parenchyma tissue, collenchyma tissue, sclerenchyma tissue. Then you see the function photosynthesis, food storage, regeneration, support and then protection. Regeneration, again it growing the capacity. Then next one is vascular tissue system. Vascular tissue, xylem tissue and phloem tissue, these are the components. Next you see the function, transport of water and minerals, transport of food. This is the function of vascular tissue system. See children, your today's assignment, name the three basic tissue system in flowering plants. So this is the question. You write this answer. Okay, thank you children. Have a nice day.